It is sometimes hard to believe, but this week marks 20 years since Hurricane Katrina devastated the Gulf Coast. Nearly 1,400 people died, most of them in New Orleans. It is the costliest hurricane in U.S. history, and today, some communities are still struggling to recover. CBS's Kati Weis is in Theodore, Alabama tonight and has the very latest. Kati, good evening.
Good evening, Jerika. Katrina was terrifying, to say the least. I rode out the storm here, and I'll never forget the flooding. But just down the road, hundreds of homes were washed away, as well as the land on which they stood. Dolphin Island, Alabama. Mayor Jeff Collier never imagined storms would batter this island so hard.
This area in here is where most of those underwater lots currently are. And yeah, there's at least 50 or 60 lots in this stretch of the island.
Since Hurricane Katrina, the town has rebuilt some beaches.
We have pushed the waters back some 350 to 400 feet south of where it was originally.
But on a barrier island, constant maintenance is critical. To preserve what is left, it will take millions of dollars from several grant resources.
The biggest challenge is probably funding.
One piece of the puzzle comes from FEMA, a grant for $250,000, Mayor Collier says, to create a specialized disaster mitigation plan. Derek Hebert oversaw that FEMA grant program called BRIC, or Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities.
It included investments in state planning and capacity building and building codes, such as $2 million in Alabama to support statewide building code implementation costs. It was going to protect 3,100 homes and businesses, removing them from the FEMA designated floodplain and reducing risk in that community.
Against his wishes, FEMA canceled the program in April, calling it wasteful and ineffective. In a second April announcement, FEMA said the program resulted in a lack of concrete results. Hebert quit his FEMA job 2 months later. FEMA data shows the cut impacted nearly 700 projects at the cost of $3.6 billion. Mayor Collier says he's not heard any word about next steps.
We're kind of in a limbo situation right now, waiting to see what comes out of that.
Time, something Dolphin Island cannot afford. Even without a major hurricane, the beach will keep washing away. Now, we've reached out to FEMA for a comment, but so far we've not heard back. Jerika?
Kati Weis, thank you.